deep in West Texas. One oil rig is in a battle with itself.
I'm punching you, motherfucker! Get ready to work. Get on the floor!
We don't work at banks.
Don't talk about me, bump.
We don't work at the fucking mall.
Get out of here. No, dude.
I mean, we work in living hell.
They'll endure pain.
Look out!
And exhaustion as they attempt the impossible.
Drilling 4 holes in 50 days, man, that's gonna be tough.
Now the pressure is building.
Hey, watch out!
They can kill and eat each other as far as I'm concerned.
And they'll keep on fighting.
Come on, sir, let's get it out!
Just for a taste
Snowfield, baby! Love it! Love it, want some more of it!
of black gold.
Another long day, another hard night. Keep it on the bottom, turning to the right. Cut up, banged up, busted bones. A lot of good men give their souls for black gold.
Previously on Black Gold, Big Dog 28's Worm came to blows with his driller.
Damn, I'm punching you, motherfucker!
Veteran roughneck Gerald worked the derrick for the first time in 20 years.
You know, the kids think they're bad to half my age. I still kick their ass in the derrick.
The bit broke off a mile beneath the rig,
This is a major up. Probably gonna be some heads rolled.
and the problems brought the Big Dog bosses out to the rig.
What happened out here?
Now, Big Dog 28's over a week behind on their third hole. It's shift change at the rig. And night crew driller Ron's about to walk into an ambush.
Got done eating this wonderful piece of fried chicken. And I've got a driller out here, Raw Payne, that is superstitious about chicken bones on his rig floor.
Tool pusher Freddy keeps his crews on edge because a comfortable roughneck is a dead roughneck.
The way these two up here been talking, they don't even need you on the crew.
He gets off on it.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna insert that wire in there, and I'm gonna take it over here to Ronald's locker, and I'm gonna put it on there just like that. I'll give him a bad day. Here you go, Ronald. Here you some chicken bones. Have yourself a good day, buddy. Maybe Ronald will understand that these chicken bones don't affect this rig not one bit.
But with the clock ticking on Big Dog 28, it's not a good time to tempt fate.
What is? What's the matter with chicken? What's the matter with them chicken bones? What's the matter with them? What are you talking about, Ron?
That's one of my superstitions right there.
About what?
Chicken bones on the rig. Dead.
Ron's serious about his superstition. Throughout his career, chicken bones have brought injuries and disaster.
That's just chicken bones, son.
Damn right.
They ain't no...
They don't belong on the rig.
Don't you think that's a little far-fetched? Chicken bones on the rig?
Everybody's got their phobias, and everybody has their superstitions. That's one of mine.
The well from hell has been plagued by breakdowns
I kick the rotary out and shut down right there.
I think we got something twisted off down there. Well, I think.
and injuries.
This whole well's been nothing but hell. I mean, nothing seems to go right.
Big Dog 28's a week behind on their third hole, and they've got one more to drill to save their jobs. And Ron's luck's gone from bad to worse. Along with the chicken bones, he's also worried his new floor hand's more focused on throwing punches than the tongs.
When I'm on the rig floor, I shadow box a lot.
Some drillers don't like that, but I'm not taking up any of their time. I'm just doing it like in between connections and stuff.
He walks around like he's shadow boxing and bull. Let him shadow box that damn scrub brush. See if that thing will whoop his ass, because it probably will.
And Ron's not kidding about the scrub brush.
Hey, when you get back in that soap, when you get that thing clean, we ought to be able to scrub at least half of it, top to bottom, in one day.
He's putting Tank to work, scrubbing the substructure.
I'm doing it. I'll make it pretty good anyway.
Tank, he ain't the sharpest peanut in the turd. Every time I look up, Tank's in the damn doghouse drinking water instead of going down there doing his job like he's supposed to.
But for Tank, it's a long fall from prize fighter to grease fighter.
Yeah, being a fighter, it's kind of it's a big transition. There, I'm the main man. I'm the focus. Then I come out here and get a scrub brush. Your ego, you gotta leave it at the house.
Yeah, you gotta stay on his ass to do everything. If you slack up off him at all, he just wants to stand around and sit in the doghouse or something. Hell, I don't need hands like that. I need someone that's gonna go out and work, do what they're supposed to do without having to be told every move to make.
Hey, boss. Yeah, what? Can I steal a couple of slices of sandwich meat?
After less than an hour on the sub, Tank scrubbed up an appetite.
Where's Tank at, man?
I saw him walking
I
out.
haven't seen him all day.
I saw him walking out of the trailer a minute ago with a big ass sandwich.
I sent Tank down to scrub the salt. He come out with a submarine sandwich about 4 inches tall.
I think today's his last day, dog. On the tank.
Why?
I don't know.
What, him and Ron getting into it or what?
No, Ron said he's just been sitting on his ass all day.
What?
I don't know. Said he ain't decent.
And we'll just see how it works out, because if you don't stay on his ass, he ain't gonna do jack.
At 10 p.m., it's shift change. Driller Pete and the graveyard crew are taking over. But just like Ron, Pete's in for a world of hurt.
Are you, got a phobia about cherry pie in your doghouse?
Yeah, I don't like cherry pie. I don't rig at all.
What?
Seems like every time somebody brings cherry pie, it's bad look.
I've got Pete a little surprise tonight. I've got him a cherry pie. I'm gonna take his cherry pie up there on the rig floor, and it probably won't go over too well with Pete. Let's go see Pete.
Hey, Pete!
How's it going, Pete? Hey. Is it good? Would you like to have a piece of this cherry pie?
Old-timer Pete isn't amused.
You know who brought me this pie, Pete?
Coming up,
Ain't this one?
after tempting fate, Freddy's plagued by bad luck.
Yeah, bring another cherry pie to damn brother Rick, fellas. You lose your mother job, you deserve it.
It's shift change on Big Dog 28. Pee-wee and his day crew are hitting the rig, and Driller Pete's about to hand over a headache. Last night, tool pusher Freddy tempted bad luck by showing up with a cherry pie.
Hey, Pete! Would you like to have a piece of this cherry pie?
Now, Pete's passing a broken rotary chain onto Pee-wee.
Turn it up sideways. How you hand? Okay, the chain on. I don't know if you're gonna have it, but the motor oil's full.
And it's up to the day crew to fix it.
Broke this chain again. We're just running through a bad stream of luck. It's been bad luck.
All hands are on deck to fix the chain. All but one.
I've got the easiest job out here today. All I gotta do is stand here and paint pipe. So, them boys up there working their asses off. I get to stand around and watch.
The old-time Roughneck's been after Pee Wee's driller job for weeks.
I would certainly like to have a drilling job, but if he abandons it, I'll take it. I have no problem with that. It's a dog-eat-dog world. And if he chooses to leave, that's a different story.
All he can do now is bide his time and wait for Pee Wee to slip up.
You got about 4 different people up there trying to run a crew. Somebody's gonna get hurt here in a minute.
And with a string of bad luck, he may not be waiting long.
Can't do that. Gotta be one man running the crew, everybody else gotta follow. They can't seem to get that concept down up there.
And with the rig a week behind, Pee Wee better get drilling, or it could be Gerald running the rig.
You know, I'm not the driller. I'm not the one responsible for this show. That young man up there is. You know, if he needs my help, I'll help him.
Come on, damn it.
Get him, Chuck, get him.
With Gerald on the ground, the rest of the day crew fixes the chain. But now they're even further behind. When they finally finish the well from hell, they'll have to drill the next hole in record time to finish 4 holes in 50 days and save their jobs. With his back against the wall, Pee Wee will try anything to finish the job.
Cheston shows up every day. He's got a little more ambition than Gerald, so we're going to teach Cheston how to throw the chain.
Throwing the chain's a big promotion for Cheston, who's been Pee Wee's whipping boy for weeks.
No, I don't.
Fox, get it over with.
Why would I want to do that?
I told you.
Bro, I'm trying to work. I'm here to work.
Get out of here.
No, dude, I'm gonna work, dog.
Are you eating on the floor? Damn fuck, I'll punch you in the face.
I was rough on him first trying to make him quit, and he ain't going nowhere, so, I mean, now we're going to have to teach him.
Slack, all that slack right there. Do it. Back.
Get a wrap on that bump. One more. All right.
The worm's making progress. But with a bigger job comes greater risk.
You get hurt, lose a finger, lose an arm, anything. See?
Throwing the chain's not for amateurs.
Ready? As soon as you see this, pull tight. Throw it. There you go.
The chains screw one massive length of pipe into another.
Throw it like that. Just throw it in like that real quick and it'll drop like that. Okay.
Don't let it get tangled up.
Keep it straight.
When the driller hits the hydraulics, the chain pulls with over 1,000 pounds of torque. Enough force to rip off a hand, finger, or arm.
Hand up here.
All right. Don't let go of that mother. Grab your tongs now. Good. Number 2 pump.
It was a little nerve-wracking going out there the first time. It's kind of more like they were like, all right, well, let's see what you can do. And I didn't really know. Just that's how I need to push him every time, just to kind of.
Oh, that's how I do it.
The worm still got a steep climb before he's a roughneck. But at least he's making progress.
There's the pipe. Here's the chain I throw with this hand. Let me make it simpler for you. All right, here's the pipe.
I know that. You're right-handed.
I throw like this.
You turn the wrist over when you do it.
Yeah.
So for me, I need to.
For you, you just throw like that. I guess.
Hey, you need snack in it when you throw it, Chuck, or do you keep it in? Figure it out. You gotta let her work the floor before you work the derrick.
Just throwing the chains isn't enough to make it on the day crew. Now the worm needs to throw them fast.
Waiting on you, mother.
And that's when accidents happen.
Watch this.
Throw it! Throw it!
By the second connection, Cheston gains a little more confidence.
Hey, get off of it. Big ass, let's wrap that camera up. Hold that son of a bitch. A couple times I had a rough time with that chain, but all it is, I mean,
Throw it.
it's emotion to everything, you know? I mean, there's a strategy to it.
Cheston's made it through the day with every finger. And in West Texas, that's a good enough reason to celebrate. So he and Mac are hitting the town. Another sign the day crew's warming up to the worm.
You know, the guys are starting to take to me a little bit better, and Mac decided to call me out and say, hey, you know, let's go to Shack in the back. It's kind of like a little, to me, it's like a little celebration, throwing the chains.
I think he's kind of really happy about his promotion. You know, he's just kind of psyched that he got chained.
Really, I like throwing the chain. It's kind of dangerous. People will tell you I'm a little crazy, but you have to be a little bit crazy to be on a rig. You just have to be. Like, y'all doing that with me, like, makes me feel like, obviously, I'm doing a better job.
You know, I mean, we're trying to break him out right, so whenever you break somebody out, you just throw him in that position. The faster you learn it, you know, the faster you can help somebody else out.
Cheers! It's a dangerous job, but at the end of the day, you end up stacking the back having a good one.
Coming up,
Can't get the damn thing to drill.
more bad luck plagues 28.
It ain't drilling right now.
And a 90-foot pipe threatens to wipe out the night crew.
Watch your feet, watch your feet.
It's 6 a.m. on Big Dog 28. Just short of total death, the day crew are fighting to finish the third hole.
All day, baby! Hurry up, motherfucker!
Today's Worm Cheston's second day of throwing chain, a job that could claim a finger or hand at any moment.
Anytime, motherfucker! Get off of it! Twist it!
With the rig over a week behind, Pee Wee will do whatever it takes to catch up.
What? That wasn't smooth. I got no air, got every pressure on.
But less than an hour into the shift, the bad luck continues. A massive drop in pressure is the kiss of death on a drilling rig.
I don't know, I think we got a hole in the pipe. Not sure. Again.
The last time this happened, a drill pipe broke in half, and the rig lost over a day in drilling time.
This is the major up. Probably gonna be some heads roll.
A twist-off is when a crack in the drill pipe expands until the pipe breaks in two, leaving the drill bit and part of the pipe at the bottom of the hole.
We gotta be coming out of the hole.
Pee Wee wants to pull the pipe and check for damage while everything's still in one piece.
I go down there and make a phone call and see what the gurus want to do.
But tool pusher Freddie decides to call the main office to see if he can keep the rig drilling long enough to finish the
I
hole.
lost about 100 pounds, 120 pounds of pump pressure. So I made a call to the upper management. They said keep an eye on it and keep drilling. But if we continue to lose pressure, you know, it don't take but, while you're rotating that pipe, it don't take but one time and it hits something hard and wind that string up and it'll twist it right in two. We don't want to twist off at 10,000 feet deep, you know. We don't need another fishing job right now. Go drilling.
Go drilling?
That's what he said.
Hell yeah!
That's what Benny said.
Hell yeah!
With the rig just short of total depth,
Yeah, baby!
Freddie's gotten the go-ahead to keep drilling,
Hurry, hurry!
despite the extreme risk of a twist-off.
It does go back to drilling. We lost 200 something pounds, so going back to drilling.
With the pressure on to finish the well, the drill's spinning again. But something's wrong at the bottom of the hole. The drill bit's not getting any deeper.
That thing is getting caught up the hole. What? That like it's getting hung up like up the hole. But now I can't get the damn thing to drill.
It ain't drilling right now.
This means another call to the main office.
Yeah, I mean, we made our connection and everything, but as soon as we get on bottom, it just wants to sit there. It don't want to it don't want to drill off or make no hole or anything. So we was down just for a little bit, but the pressure's down to 867 pounds. I think we need to get out of the hole and look at everything.
Finally, Freddy's told to pull the pipe out of the hole. Exactly what Pee-wee wanted to do hours ago. Luckily for the day crew, it's shift change time. And the night crew's showing up for another dose of Big Dog bad luck. Pee-wee's passing off the problems to Driller Ron. And now it's up to his guys to pull 2 miles of pipe out of the hole and pray the drill bit's still attached.
Yeah, we'll get it. I hope.
They'll be tripping pipe into the night, and they won't know if it's a twist-off until they see a drill bit or a broken pipe.
Gonna be wet, guys. Gonna be wet. Yeah. You know, the worst, you know, we come all the way out and there'd be nothing on it. Or all of it not be there. And all we can do right now is just wish for the best.
While Ron hopes he'll pull out the drill bit, in the derrick, Brandon knows a twist-off when he sees one.
This second time Pee-wee twisted off. This whole crane up third.
Tripping pipes, back-breaking, filthy work. And 90 feet above the floor, Brandon's wrestling each 1-ton stand into the rack.
Yeah, it really turned into the welcome mountain. Pee-wee's welcome.
But first, the floor hands have to get each pipe out of the way.
You're gonna get soaked. We let everything get a little muddy today. I just want to get everything out. I mean, the mud don't bother me.
With the floor as slippery as an ice rink, New Hand Tank is having a tough time just staying on his feet.
Well, if the hands wanted to, if they're scared of the mud, well, they should have went to work at Walmart.
With Tank on his ass again,
You do. It looks like he's gonna unlatch.
the pipe's not in position by the time Brandon releases it.
Go watch your feet. Watch your feet. Watch your feet.
Now the pipe's resting on the rotary table and could spin off at any moment, wiping out the crew like a 90-foot baseball bat. Brandon's the only thing keeping the pipe upright.
Where's Randy pulling back?
And he can't hold on much longer.
Hey! Y'all get out of the way!
Coming up, it's a balancing act 90 feet above the floor.
First time in 15 years I ever seen it like this.
And later, 2 miles deep, 28's luck goes from bad to twist off.
Ain't that some...
On Big Dog 28, the night crew's tripping 2 miles of pipe out of the hole, just to find out if they've twisted off. And now, Brandon's fighting a losing battle with a 1-ton pipe stand.
Watch your feet, watch your feet!
After Tank slipped on the floor, the pipe stand ended up on the rotary table, where it could spin off at any moment.
Lock the table, lock the table, lock the table!
So Travis is racing up the derrick to throw in some added muscle.
First time in 15 years I ever seen it like this. Yeah, it's gonna be hard to get back over there and latch up everything. Y'all get out of the way! Get over there! Get out of the way!
One wrong move and the pipe could turn the crew into a big red stain.
Man, this is good.
while Brandon and Travis pull the pipe from above. Driller Ron powers the pipe off the rotary table. And the 1-ton drill stand's guided to the side of the derrick where it can be safely tied off.
They picked up on it, and I tried to pull it back, and I pulled it back and unlatched it. Well, they didn't have it on the stab board, they had it on the floor. Appreciate it, brother.
With the pipe back where it belongs and the crew safe, Driller Ron decides to teach Tank a safety lesson. So he's writing up the roughneck for yet another safety violation, not wearing his safety glasses.
He told you up on the floor.
I'm warning you again. It says right here, Terry was told to wear his safety glasses in front and instead of behind his head.
This is the second time Tank's been busted for not wearing his safety gear.
First thing is, those steel toes.
I mean, if you've been a roughneck for 3 years, guy, you know that you gotta have a pair of them steel toe boots on. Head keeps glasses behind his head, not on his eyes. Am I right or wrong? You're right. Okay, I want you to either agree with me or disagree with me and sign it right there.
Slide it up there.
I'm looking out for you, trying to tell you to keep them glasses over them eyes. If you get something in one of your eyes, Terry, and yet they have to do surgery on your eye and you lose your eyesight, I tell you what you do. On your days off, you go get you some patches and put them over both of your eyes where you can't see a thing for 2 days. You can't see it. You can't see the sun. You can't see the wind. You can't see a thing. And try that for just 2 days, and you'll respect them son of a bitches right there. Okay? Wear your glasses.
Sorry, boss.
It's okay.
That it? Never make connection. This one is your second warning. Okay, 3 warnings, and then they're able to fire you. That was second.
Right now, Tank's on real thin ice, you know. Ball's in his court. He can either, you know, do what he needs to do or he go down the road kicking rocks. You know, 3 strikes, you're going to be out of here.
6 hours into the night shift, the crew confirms their worst fears when they pull out the mangled aftermath of the second twist-off on this hole.
Ain't this one? The collar twisted off, it broke right above the threads. So we gotta go back in there and fish it out. We'll go in with an overshot to slide over the top of it so we can't grab hold of it and pull it back out.
The twist-off will cost Big Dog 50 grand for each day the rig's not drilling. It'll also cost the Roughnecks their jobs if they don't fix it fast.
This will put us back about another, probably 2 days right here, at least.
We're supposed to be done with this well in about 2 weeks, and, you know, the problems we've had fishing and things like that, you know, we'll be lucky to get this well done in 3 weeks. I mean, this well's, you know, already like a week behind, so it's really not good.
I've only had to fish for a twist-off 1 time ever in 4 years, and here we are, you know, they twisted off 2 times in 1 well, so who knows, man? I don't know what the deal is. I ain't pointing fingers, but maybe they need to do something with some drillers out here.
Downtown, Big Dog owner and oilman Autry Stevens has called an emergency meeting to deal with the second twist-off.
Dave, we're really falling behind. We've had 2 twist-offs in the last 8 days. What's the problem out here?
Yeah, I think the drillers need to start paying more attention to pushers, too. They lost 300 pounds, the driller told the pusher. Pee-wee caught it.
Your driller caught the loss in pump pressure then?
Yes, sir. Pee-wee told Freddie he lost 300. Well, when they picked up, they'd done twisted off.
Well, that just puts us further behind.
Well, we haven't had much trouble with twist-offs in the drill collars in the last 6 months. And to see 2 twist-offs on the same rig.
Yeah, that's really alarming. We can't afford any more twist-offs or mechanical failures. It's really looking doubtful if we'll be able to save that last 640-acre lease. You guys have done the best you could. I don't see how we're going to do it, Dave. It's going to take a miracle.
At this point, every hour would count.
Every hour is vital at this point in the game. We've got to turn this thing around or we just aren't going to make it. If we don't, the rig's laid over and those guys are out of the job. I mean, I'm sorry, but that's just the way it is.
Yes, sir, I understand.
Coming up,
You lose your job, you deserve.
Rig 28's string of bad luck makes a believer out of Freddie.
No more no more chicken for me on the grill. I'll eat it at the house.
Big Dog 28 stuck in a string of bad luck. The rig's burning time and money trying to get their broken drill pipe out of the hole. After a second twist-off with driller Pee-wee and tool pusher Freddie on the rig, finger pointing and blame are poisoning the crew.
I mean, this is my second twist off, and it's a pain in the ass.
It seems like Freddie's not telling the office, what's really going on out here, and it looks bad on us because it's 2 times it's twisted off on our tower.
I made my phone calls. And when they tell me to go back to drilling, you have to do as they tell you to do.
Yeah, he was telling them that we still had all our pressure. We had like 200 pounds lost. I mean, he's not telling them what's really going on.
With his eyes on Pee-wee's driller job, Gerald seizes the opportunity to side with Freddie.
The problems are due to Pee-wee just not paying attention, getting in too big of a hurry. Pee-wee should have caught it, would cause some major damage down the hole. I think if I was on the brake handle, I don't think you'd see as many problems. I'm not going to say I'm any better than anybody else. I just pay a little bit more attention. Yeah, I think I could minimize some of their problems.
The lines are drawn in the West Texas dust. It's Pee-wee versus Freddie.
Freddie's got a problem with us. That's his problem. We're out here to work. We've been working since before he's even been with this company, so I guess he's got something out for us. Maybe he's just kind of trying to put it off on us.
Plus, lucky me, I'm on tower every time this jackass is out here, so I'm looking like right now. There's nothing I can do about it, so.
I'm not looking forward to getting run off, but I mean, it damn sure could happen.
They're wanting us to drill 4 holes in 50 days, and there's no way in hell with Freddie around, so.
Hours after shift change, driller Ron and his roughnecks are waiting for a specialty crew that'll try to retrieve the twist-off over 2 miles under the rig. And while they wait, Ron's putting his crew to work. But Tank's already pushed Ron to his limit.
The other day, I sent Tank down to scrub the sub. He worked on it for 2 days. He didn't get hardly anything done. I can scrub half of it by myself in 8 hours. So for him to tell me, I've been working on it, that's bull. Scrubbing ain't hard. Hell, a dummy can do it. That's the reason I got him doing it. But hell, it seems to me, Tank can't even do that. We should go down there and see what Tank has got done, which ain't much, right?
Went off on him, but I don't want to lose this job, man. And so I do what he says. Yes, sir. No, sir. I'm older than him, but he's the boss, man.
After a West Texas ass chewing and a second deadline to prove his worth, Tank's violent past is bubbling to the surface.
Man, you don't want to get me going. I'm pretty nasty. I can be real nasty. Don't jump my ass for nothing. Yeah, because I will. it's always there. It's right on it's seething right on the edge, all the time.
While Tank is cooling off, Josh is on the deck stressing about what time he gets off.
Yeah, I'd rather be working daylight than in the tire any day. Daylight's the tire everybody wants unless you're a partier, man. I'm not a big partier, so that 6 to 2 is what I like. You got all day to do whatever you want. Otherwise, I get home 10 o'clock, tired, ready to go to bed. I don't know, man. Even the tire you wore out, when you get home, all you want to do is sleep. You don't really want to go out.
Even after a long day on the rig, Josh can't rest. He's trying to prove to his girl Sydney that his roughneck schedule can work.
Okay, look at you cooking for me. This never happens. I love it.
I know, we didn't have anything to eat. Usually the only time I ever barbecues when we're at the lake.
I've had different concerns about what was going on with us, and tonight he actually put some effort into it, it seemed like. So that was a nice turn.
They've been dating for like a while now, I guess.
At work, like, you can just kind of tell that something's on Josh's mind. Like, he'll be, yeah. I'll ask him, like, what's wrong? And he'll just be like, nothing. Like, he'll kind of, I just know it's Sydney, though. I'm like, yeah, he's thinking about Sydney.
Oh.
I tell Josh all the time, he lets women get to his head a little too much. I don't know what it is. I can just look at him some days and be like, man, Josh, you gotta stop thinking about stupid kid. He's like, you let girls stress you out. I'm like, look, I stress myself out. The 3 F's, playa. Find them, forget them.
Well, I don't know how I feel about my girl dating a roughneck.
Why? Why not? What's wrong with the roughneck?
Nothing. It's just like he's working all the time. She has to see him.
It's not that bad.
2 to 10, is that like forever, or is that just for right now, or do your hours change, or what's the deal with that?
Hopefully just for right now. I mean, 2 to 10 sucks. I ain't got time to do anything really. Like, you know what I mean?
I know.
Can't cook, can't hang out, can't go out.
Josh's schedule, the whole 2 to 10 thing doesn't really work out very well for our relationship. Just, it's hard to go out, it's hard to see him in the evenings, and by the time he gets off, he's tired, and I have to get up and go to work in the morning, so it just doesn't really work out well for us.
And just, maybe one day I'll work my way up to be like a pusher or something. 4 on, 4 off.
Okay.
A whole lot better than 2 to 10 every day, right?
2 to 10 is not really working for me.
Sorry. It sucks.
I don't like it.
Can you flip you too?
No.
It's done.
Come on!
Coming up, after a promotion from Pee Wee, Cheston takes a stand for the driller.
You should have listened to Pee Wee. If he loses his job over this and we lose our job over something like this, I'm gonna stand up.
It's 11 p.m. on Big Dog 28. The graveyard crew's running the rig, and driller Pete has a score to settle with tool pusher Freddie. The rig's over a week behind on their 3rd hole, and they'll have 1 more to drill to save their jobs.
Twist off. Did you twist off before with Pee Wee?
But after a 2nd twist off, Pete blames the bad luck on Freddie, who defied roughneck superstition and showed up with a cherry pie.
Cherry pie, bring a sucker. Yeah, I know I don't gotta tell you because you're a toe pusher. But watch it. That's the 2nd time Freddie Moore and Jeremy Smith have twisted off a drill collar on this one well. And now they're out of the hole. Gotta go back in, latch on to it, come back out of the hole. That's if you get it the first damn time. I mean, we're gonna fix it no matter what it is. And hell, if the rig tears up, we'll build us another. You can tell it looking at the end of that damn drill collar down there, they tried to drill on it. Right here.
The 2 twist-offs have brought Big Dog 28 to her knees and could spell the end for the rig and her crew, unless they can quickly get the drill string to the surface.
Yeah, Freddie's sitting over here. He's worried about his job, and because he's worried about his job, man, we need to worry about ours as well, because it's not looking real good out here right now. We're basically sitting here twiddling our thumbs, waiting on the fishermen.
It's never good to see a fisherman on an oil rig, but tonight, he's Big Dog 28's only chance to stay in business, as long as he finds the twist-off quickly. The fisherman will send a device called an overshot more than 2 miles down the hole. Acting like a giant grappling hook, the crew will try to slide it over the mangled steel and pull the mess out of the hole.
This is your grapple. That's what's gonna latch onto that collar. It's gonna slip over, and you can't pull off of it. This is the lock ring. It goes inside, slaps down in there and turns, locks in place.
For the crew, a fishing job amounts to oil field surgery.
Right now we're getting all of our fishing tools, jars, crossover, accelerator sub. We're getting all of them up here on the floor. Get good. Go.
As the fisherman goes to work on the twist-off, Pete goes to work on Freddie.
But he's still pissed off about that cherry pie. You ain't dead. You gonna twist it off. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, bring it up. Everybody. Really, Rick, fellas. You lose your job, you deserve it.
2 days ago, his tool pusher mocked superstitions, but Big Dog's bad luck's turning Freddie into a believer.
I'm a firm believer that cherry pie's a omen too. Well, twist off a second time and eat a cherry pie. You won't have to know more. No more pie, no more chicken, mayo, really. I'll eat it at the house.
By the end of the graveyard shift, the fisherman's caught the twist off and the drill bit's finally out of the hole.
Hey, it went smooth. But hell, it was done.
As the sun rises over West Texas,
Come on! Never used to say these.
Pee Wee and his day crew are racing to trip 2 miles of pipe back into the hole. The driller's haunted by the twist-off.
Anyway, this is Officer's fault. I don't know how they look at it. But they're gonna blame it on us.
But his newly promoted worm's finally learning the roughneck code. You always watched your driller's back.
No, I think they should have listened to Pee Wee. I think he kept calling what was gonna happen and exactly what happened. So if he loses his job over this and we lose our job over something like this, I'm gonna stand up, you know? I mean, what do I got to lose?
And I made my phone calls, you know? And when they tell me to go back to drilling and watch it, and then something happens, which it did, you know, I just feel that the monkey's off my back, but hell, he could be right back on there. You never know.
Next time on Black Gold, the well from hell drives the roughnecks to prayer.
Some of the highest, some of the highest.
Management starts claiming jobs.
Let him go because he got drunk, or what do you want me to do?
You go to the house, you gonna walk off.
And the well starts claiming victims.